What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action. Spawning in the right side of the map in the red color, playing as Loki. His name is Matreiuss. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Hades. His name is Nullus. It's a tied series. Both these players proving to be a very, very good matchup for each other. Both taking a very, very good win in four very different games. This is the second time this series we're seeing Hades versus Loki. Matreiuss not quite able to make it work on the Oasis, but feeling like maybe Savannah is going to be a better chance after all is said and done. We'll see what he can do. But new game, new me. Basically a best of 3 remaining for this best of 7. They just have to win 2 more games and they've got that grand prize. And the tournament will end. Relics being found on the map. We do see the Pelt of Argus. Well, Pelt of Argus is there. And we've also got the Girdle of Hippolyta. The extra Archer hit points. This is a big, big relic for Matreiuss to keep away from Nullus. I'm not sure if Matreiuss spotted it or not, but it's a big relic for Nullus. He's going to be happy with that one. Pelt of Argus with the extra line of sight does help out a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. So we do see the villagers. They've moved over onto this this gazelle. There's a couple of gazelle there, but more importantly, there are those giraffe down the bottom as well. And it looks like Matreiuss at this point is kind of leaving those rhinoceros in his main base. I wonder if he's going to just leave this here for later. Eat all this hunt out here first and see how he goes. The big question actually is going to be, are we going to see something different here from Nullus? Nullus actually got a really nice town center here, but he's decided to jump onto those giraffe early. He hasn't found his gazelle just yet. Most likely going to be sitting here or up on this top corner here. And there they are. So he hasn't seen those, so he didn't know he could move up onto those and eat those first and then move back, get the town center, eat these giraffe under a second town center and see how he goes. There's Matreiuss now. He's getting scattered out by that Katoskopos. Nullus can get some early pressure onto that with an Ajax or something. We do see the temple coming up. Matreiuss, I mean, it is my opinion that of all of the gods, the 2 best gods against Hades, there's got to be Odin and it's got to be Loki. Those are the 2 best gods to try and take out a Hades player. And Matreiuss here, he's picked Odin. He's had success with Odin once. I'm surprised to see him not go with it again. Because he's had that success. He knows it works to some degree on that map. Maybe he just feels like the Loki is a little bit more comfortable with it. But 4-City Athena coming through, so no surprises there. Let's take a look at the villager composition at this moment here for Nullus. He's got himself 6 on wood. He's got himself only 4 on gold. So this is different for Nullus. Is he going for a proper Athena rush? Well, not necessarily a proper Athena rush, like a Hades-style Athena rush here. It's not like it's bad. It's pretty good. We're seeing hand axe and pickaxe coming through early. I don't know what I'm watching. It's got to be an Athena style, a 1 Townsend style play here from Nullus. There's Athena just about to pop. Longhouse coming up over here for Matreiuss as well. The trolls coming through. Hersers popping out as well for Matreiuss. We do indeed see the military academy coming down for Nullus. So he's going for hoplites, and I assume he'll throw down an archery range and go for Toxotes as well. As the longhouse is popping up here for Matreiuss. The units are pulling in. And we do see that archery range just coming through. Still not starting the production just yet for Nullus. As the Hearser spot, there's going to get a little bit of damage done, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. As Nullus's unit's going to come over here and try and defend this. The villager retreats away. The Chiron going to come over here and say, get away from this. As this tower not yet defended by the wall segments, the Hearser are going to get a little bit of damage here. Now, it's got to be a little bit careful with that Minotaur. He does manage to pull that one back nicely. But so too does Matreiuss, getting away with that Hearser with plenty of HP. As another military building coming down. And this is ending up to be a very, very interesting opening here from Nullus. We'll see how it's going to work. And if it's going to be able to find the advantages he really wants here. And what sort of a build Nullus, not Nullus, but Matreiuss is going to go for. Because I don't think Matreiuss is, I mean, really... I haven't seen Matreiuss having to play against a one-town center Greek just yet. My advice here is to throw an Axeman. Get another Longhouse, throw an Axeman. Don't get that Hall of Thanes straight away. Wait on that one a little bit. Get throw an Axeman and then enjoy. But because Nullus has gone for hand axe, pickaxe early, it kind of slows everything down considerably. So maybe getting the Hall of Thanes earlier is a better idea. But definitely, once Hall of Thanes is in, third military building and start making those thrown axemen seems to me to be a really good idea. As all the hunt looks like it's been eaten now. For Matreiuss, there's nothing left. There's berries in the middle of the map he might want to move on to. As the wall's all coming up, and Matreiuss just going to be playing defensive at this point. Finishes up with his hunt. You can just jump onto these trees if he wants and take these villagers off, put them over onto chicken. Little tricks of the trade with your villager efficiency is to take full advantage of that ox cart as Norse. Same thing with Lantian. You can make that, get those advantages really, really big. And I've seen the walls just coming up, and Matreiuss knows exactly what he's playing against now, but I'm still yet to see him making any sort of decisions here. So we do have one Rhinoceros remaining, excuse me. Any decisions here to build a second longhouse, any decisions to start making throw an axeman. As the army pushing in. Watchtowers will be out in time here. And Nullus wants to break through here, but the Hearser, they're out, and they're going to be searching around the map for villagers to kill. And that tower just gets damage done as we see an Einhjar spawn. That's gigantic. You have to micro that one. We do see Matreiuss retreating with it. He wants to keep that alive. Huge play there for Matreiuss as Nullus has to start thinking about retreating back and seeing what else he can do. Generally speaking now, if I do this sort of strategy with Hades, my plan here is to cut production at around about 80 population and then go heroic age, because then I can make myself the Hypaspists, and at least I can deal with those Hearser a little bit better. As Eyes in the Forest coming through, the Hearser have to retreat away. And unlike Zeus, Hades' hoplites, they've only got 4.2 speed. Very, very slow compared to the 4.7 speed of the Zeus hoplite. So they can't keep up with these Hearser at all. And the distraction action is coming in as Matreiuss finishes up on the final bit of hunt, moves over onto these goats here. He's going to be able to build an armory as well. He's got the Ulfsark in position. As the granary gets taken out and the units are starting to push forward. Keeping an eye on the town center. I love that spy on the Chiron, because you're kind of like, I know I'm not going to kill it for ages, and it's always going to be a difficult thing to... I was going to be showing you exactly where the enemy army is, basically. There's the army coming back in for Nullus. We'll try and push in onto this position, take out that tower, take out the gold villagers here as well. As one Hearser goes down, the Hearser have to retreat away. So the hammer trolls are out here for Matreiuss, but that Chiron is able to snipe them down so easily as the Einhjar comes in. The hoplites coming through. Another Einhjar in as well. As Matreiuss is trying to dance around here. As Restoration comes through for Nullus. He's trying to break through onto this position. The gold villagers here for Matreiuss can retreat away and jump onto goats and try and get him to that next age. He doesn't need to fight this. He can also move onto a completely different gold mine if he so chooses. As the Hersa going after straggler units here, they've got to be careful where those trolls are, keeping them nice and safe. Nullus, on the other hand, he is more than safe in his main base. He's got walls up. There's not going to be any sneaky villager kills here for those Hersa at all. But with Matreiuss just saying, all right, I'll move on to the other side of the map. Your army is not going to be able to see all too much. And the walls up here, truly distracting. Nullus is going to think the villagers are on this gold mine, but they definitely aren't. And Matreiuss now, 91 population. He's still making Hersa. I'd love to see him stop that and just make some throw an axeman here. But the armory coming up. Just getting a lot of wood here. He's still making those trolls. Trolls are really good as well. Probably even better than the throw an axeman, actually. Come to think of it. Though you have to deal with that Chiron destroying you. There's Matreiuss now. Bragi coming through. Nullus on the other hand, 115 population. Both players 115 population, basically. Matreiuss got a little bit longer to go. He needs another house to come down. Honestly, I don't think he needs to care about this tower all too much. Just get the trolls to get some value here. Nullus going to be getting pushed back. Gold mine in the main base will be expiring here as well, but a nice wall here will defend this gold mine nicely. So the trolls getting a little bit more of a kill. Matreiuss at this point still sitting back playing defensively, and now we see that next longhouse coming in. Let's look at the wall coming up. I would have liked to see this wall a little bit earlier from Nullus, but this is just pure fundamentals from Nullus. He's like, all right, go on my gold mine, put the walls, find my weaknesses, defend, no worries. And if Matreiuss has got any of the timing in, he should be able to hit that. But it looks to me like Matreiuss might just be going straight for the Mythic Age. So villagers coming over onto this gold. He's out of food, but he's got the farms all thrown down. Is the army going to be searching around, potentially town center, something like that? Apollo is coming through here for Nullus, as the Hersa need to retreat away. They're not happy to take that fight. It looks to me like there's really not that many Hersa out. I mean, they're kind of more over here, I guess. As the wall's almost up on this position. This is a really weird game. It's about to become a really weird game as Matreiuss does get spotted here. He's going to take a lot of damage there. Loses one Hersa, potentially two. So units pushing over here. We do see the army already in position to take these guys out. The Ajax and the Chiron are going to go down very, very fast as the trolls take down those human units as well. There's this wall. That's going to be enough to defend this one. Nice play from Nullus. Getting that wall up is enough to keep him alive here. Just do see an attempt at a ghost building. Not going to be able to do all too much. Town center might be the option here for Matreiuss. He's going to throw up a market though. Nullus now actually has a Pegasus here. I love that play. He's wedging into the trees, but good micro here from Matreiuss pulling away. Matreiuss yet again, he's waiting a long time on that flaming weapons. And I feel like he should just be using it to try and take out as many units as he possibly can. But I guess he doesn't need to. There's another wall where he just goes Fimbulwinter here, goes tier here instead of Hell, and goes for a flaming weapons Fimbulwinter push to get a gold staff completely here. Picking off the villagers in the main base. We do see a marker coming up for Nullus as well, so it looks like he's going for a fast mythic himself. But Hell is the god of choice. Very standard, and Matreiuss at this point probably going to be looking for that town center. So Dwarves coming back up onto that gold mine over there. And Artemis is on the way here for Nullus. Both players with one town center here for days. Thanks for the 23 months, Graghack. Appreciate the ongoing support, my friend. As the Matreiuss Spidey senses tingle as he looks at the mini-map and sees all the blue dots moving up to the top gold mine there. But that allows now Matreiuss to get himself a town center here, which is going to be huge, especially with Artemis coming through. Now, the counter to Artemis is to just put a whole bunch of buildings around this town center, and there are a whole bunch of buildings here, but you need to get yourself masons and potentially also fortified town centers to save this, because the Norse buildings are much weaker than like Egyptian buildings or Greek buildings. But Hell comes in, and there's no fortress down here. This is one thing that I say when I play against Loki in this sort of a matchup, get the hill fort or fortress down on your gold mine, because Nidhogg is a pain. A big, big pain. But we do see Nullus up the top gold mine, putting walls down as well. So no problems there as the hell comes through. We do see that Nidhogg getting dropped down. Where? Nidhogg getting dropped down over here to defend as the villagers retreating back. Beautiful play here from Nullus to push this one off. As now a straight gold starve has been started on both players in a big way here. Artemis is already in, and the Earthquake going to be making its way in. Do we see any sort of upgrade attempt here from Matreiuss? He's already got himself Mason, so it might be enough. Earthquake taking the town center down. It's still going. It's still going. It's still going. And it stays alive at 86 HP. That's gigantic for Matreiuss, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely huge. He needs to get back in and start repairing this one, though. He doesn't have, and he needs to get his houses back up, but he does manage to defend that. He's also got flaming weapons remaining here. There's the army of Nullus getting caught out a little bit at the moment. The problem for Matreiuss, he's got no gold here. There's no gold nearby. As the villagers moving on to this gold mine here. That town center is now getting repaired by a Ulfsark. Beautiful, but now the Hypaspist are going to start coming through. It's a very scary situation for both players. Both players' economy is on a knife's edge. As we do see the hill fort, not the hill fort, but the fortress coming up here. I love that. And this keeps the Nidhogg from hitting this location and keeping Nullus alive here. Matreiuss still does have himself flaming weapons. And he does decide to chuck it down onto this position here. But the Hypaspist is so strong. You got to micro those trolls to attack those Hypaspist. Otherwise, your Ursa just get melted. But the Nidhogg joins back up. And now Nullus decides, all right, time to retreat back. A little bit of value here for Matreiuss. As the Perseus comes in, you can easily snipe a myth unit here with that Perseus and then get out, no problems. Great play there from Nullus. Nullus down to 100 in population, though. He's still got 48 villagers to 47, so still pretty close. Villagers on this gold mine as well. I'd love to... Oh, God, that Chimera coming in. And Matreiuss, he notices it. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't notice it just yet. A couple of Ursa are going to move up over there as the dwarves are going to be getting taken down. And Matreiuss, he cannot win this fight just yet. He doesn't have the population here. He's trying to make fire giants? No, he doesn't. Now he is. That's the Ursa chasing that Chimera down. That Perseus is getting absolute value here. That's the second myth unit to snipe down. As the Nidhogg returns back over here, going to try and help defend this. Those hammer trolls doing a lot of damage. Now it's at 100 population, 108 population Loki. Matreiuss, 90 population in a very, very dangerous position. Perseus is actually able to now take down even more of those hammer trolls. As the Chimera coming back in onto this position. Still getting chased by the Ursa, but going to be able to get another special attack off onto those villagers. And Matreiuss taps out. 80... He taps out. No gold left. No army left. Raiding cavalry. Oh no. Matreiuss taps out. I thought this game was closer than that. But Matreiuss didn't want to keep playing. Nullus is getting to Matreiuss here with his Hades. Game number 5 goes Nullus's way here. I better write GG here. I don't want to be BM as the caster. What went wrong here for Matreiuss? He had the second town center. The Earthquake didn't kill the hometown center. These units being idle maybe have done it. But raiding cavalry coming in to try and win this fight? Man, I don't know. Doesn't feel right. I feel like Matreiuss here, he needed to get a hill fort up on a gold mine. And then he would have been in a great position. But he just couldn't get it up. He couldn't get that hill fort up like he needed to defend everything. And Nullus gets the dub. Really well played. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.